Is she all right?
Her alone, she's resting. Irby, she's resting.
This is not fun.
It's nothing.
All right, I think. Boy, I look haggard. Sure do. No, it definitely isn't getting any better. Let's see if anybody's out there. So, hey Dutch. Yeah, so we are not having a fun time, that's for sure. So, one of the things I wanted to say is we ran. When did the power go out?
12 came back on almost 3 hours later.
Yeah, power went down. It wasn't even raining, and the power went down, and we just got it back. So definitely no gaming this week. No sleep. Yeah, no sleep whatsoever. I stayed on the couch with the dogs because they're having a tough time. I don't think Bella's having a tough time as much as Gabby has a tough time. She doesn't do well, and she can sense everything's out of kilter. So we just got the power a little while ago. I just figure I go on while I could because I know that this is going to die out. Kurt, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't get back to you any further with our discussion, but with all this going on, I had so much to do. I got up. I'm going to try to show you guys some of the things that are going on out here because it comes in bursts. The real problem we're having right now is tornadoes. A lot of tornadoes whipping through because we're on that eastern side of the storm where it pulls all that energy from the ocean and just starts whipping these things out. So when we get another burst, I'll turn it around and show you guys what's going on. It's good to see everybody. Dan, Timon, Kurt, Rick, Gregorius, all you guys. Yeah, we were definitely going to try to do something, but I decided against it just to keep an eye on things. We had a little bit of a water problem that we were able to fix pretty quickly out there. That's why I look a little haggard. Got up at 5. Here comes another. Is that another tornado warning?
Yeah, hold on. Let's see where. Oh, they just turned it off. They didn't even tell you where.
They don't tell you where. It's just tornado warning.
Usually does the thing on the bottom.
Yeah. Jabber, how are you? So what we're trying to do is just keep everything tight. I went over to my mother-in-law's and checked her perimeter. I was going to get ice because we have a giant ice machine that you can fill up a thing, but it doesn't make sense because we have one of those Yeti coolers, which are a little pricey, but it was worth it in case we lost power, for an extended amount of time, that we can just put all the food in there and pile some of the ice that we've already made in there, and that'll hold it for a while, a few days at least. Then we were going about our business and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden we just lost power, so I don't know what the heck's going on. But you get bursts. You get these big, powerful bursts, and they get pretty nasty. So we've been trying. I went around. I got things up and everything like that. I wonder if I can do this. Hold on. Oh, the queen's in the way, so I'm not going to get her in the shot because she doesn't want to be seen. But biggest problem now: wind, flooding, tornadoes, and we've got still a long ride, and I just don't know how long we're going to have power for. So we'll go as long as we can. Are your pets freaking out at all? A little bit. Gabby's Gabby's a little more sensitive than Bella. Bella likes running out in the rain like a damn fool. She thinks it's fun time, so they try to play. So it's pretty funny. 3 hour ago, tornado watch in Florida active for the next 9. Yeah, so you're sitting here on pins and needles. Flagler and
Marion, Gorge, Osceola, Polk, Seminole. It's basically everybody.
Yeah, it's everybody. Yeah, we're all in tornado watch, so it's kind of tough because we can deal with wind spouts and stuff like that. Let me see if I can do a few things. Dyson Mystics, how are you? Greetings and best wishes from Germany. I'd rather be in Germany than here, that's for sure. Joe in Arizona. Hi, Rob. Keeping your family and everybody in Florida in my prayers. Yes, we are definitely that. It passed over to Keys, and is it getting faster?
They didn't say how fast. 12 miles an hour.
12 miles an hour. So, yeah, so the thing's crawling. I can bike faster than that thing can move. Kabuki, I think there may have been dropped frames. Yeah, we lost some frames. So, listen, this isn't gonna stay on for long. It's definitely something that I just figured I'd do real quick before things get real bad. But we're definitely gonna lose frames. We're gonna lose everything that you can imagine. So we're just gonna try to hold tight. I put up a couple new videos yesterday, a couple more that you guys will have stuff, and then it's just a matter of how this all plays out. If we end up with power, or we don't end up with power, or how many days we don't. We'll just have to see. Glad to see you are safe. We have an offer on a house in St. Augustine. I wonder if it will still be there tomorrow. Yeah, I think it'll be there tomorrow. I can rest assure you on that one. It'll be there. St. Augustine is up more north from us. It's about 2 hours, 2.5. Yeah, 2 hours from us. But it's more east. So the way this thing's going and skirting the the west coast, we're in the central part. So we're gonna catch a beating, but off to the side, I think you'd be all right.
Oh, no.
Charge up all your Palm Bay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh no, that Barefoot Bay. Oh god.
Gone again after they rebuilt it.
It's not gone, but they're. Oh.
Yeah, it's hard to see all the places that we venture out to and do things with, and they just rebuild things, and then it just comes down. About what time do you expect the worst hit? Yeah, we're dropping frames. I'm just seeing that. They're not expecting until tonight.
Look at this guy.
Tonight's supposed to be the worst, and we're already getting knocked around pretty good. So we're hoping we can hold. It's kind of you take a big hit and then you hold. Good luck, Rob. You batten down the hatches and get your game on. You know something? They wanted to play. They wanted to play Talisman, and I'm kind of like, with everything I've got to pay attention to, it's really kind of hard. I think tomorrow, when there's, when this thing is on its way out in the morning, everybody get up and, we assess everything, and maybe we don't have power, and when we don't have power, then, you can sit there in candlelight and play away. And, just let the generator run. But I really am trying to hold off on the generator in case we become one of those people that are going to be out of commission for a week or so. Yeah, East Coast lucked out a bit compared to how it could have gotten. But that is at the coast of the West Coast is now getting... Yeah, the West Coast is getting destroyed. Hope everything works out. Everything that is happening, stay strong, Rob. Thank you very much. There goes. Yeah, it's gonna bounce in and out, so we're gonna do the best we can. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. Stay safe. Well, that's the whole idea, is to try to. That's for sure. Let's see. Nah, there's not much to see right now because we're not having a gust. But I wonder if I can probably just spin it around and give you guys a good look out the screen porch. And you can see when we really get hit with a band. Because right now we're at that point where it goes. What did you get if you cross a card game with a hurricane? Bridge over troubled water. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. Does your generator work on natural gas, or is it one of the ones that goes with petrol? Yeah, unfortunately, it goes with petrol. Yeah, it makes sense to have generator for emergency. 2 million Florida customers have lost their power already. Have you heard from Sam and Z? No, Sam's got everything he needs. I think he's holed up pretty good with a friend of his. I believe that they'll be fine. So I haven't heard from him since. Stay safe. Keep you in my mind. Thank you very much, James. Michael, how are you? King Fat. In Pensacola, there have been gusts here already. Yeah, because that thing's just winding right up towards you guys. It is not going to be fun. I mean, there's just no easy way around these things. You got to face them head on and do the best you can. And that's for sure. We were glad the power came back on, even if it's just for a little while, just to kind of get the refrigerator going. Because this morning when I got up at 5, I turned all the settings to the coldest. So if it goes down, it could sit there for 18 hours, 12 hours without having to plug it in, and just kind of keep everything kind of contained. Gabby's walking around, and you can tell that she's just, yeah, well, she's a little anxious. It looks like Jose is just going to loop around in the Atlantic and not do much, thankfully. Let's hope that holds true. We'll see. Yeah, Jose's confused, but Jose may get his crap together. Who knows? Is there any sign the storm is decreasing in power? I believe it dropped down about 10 miles an hour.
But that's just because land now, so
because it's over a landmass?
Yes, that makes sense.
First of all, the first thing is don't watch the Weather Channel. Okay? Plain and simple. Because what they're about is showing you as many commercials as they can and keeping you in suspense as far as anything going on. And they don't give you a breakdown of what's really happening. It's all gloom and doom, so you'll stay and watch the Weather Channel because this is where they make their money. Is hurricanes, blizzards that never happen, snowstorms that never happen. Eyes over the Marcos Islands right now. Yep. It's currently a Cat 3. We're hoping it can get slowed down quite a bit before it gets up here. Now, Naples is going to get hit. Word for Zev, who apparently stayed. Zev stayed? Oh boy, I didn't know that. Who has good coverage? Our local stations are really good. We watch WESH, which is NBC. They really cover it very well. Fox or CNN, either one of them, they're going to give you an honest shot on it. But you watch the Weather Channel, it's all they it's serious, but my God, they run 15 commercials before you can get an answer on things. The people here have been going 24/7, and they've been breaking it down county by county, trying to make sure that people are safe. And we have a ton of people that evacuated to shelters and stuff like that. I mean, really, lucky we don't receive that kind of Weather Channel news over here in the Netherlands. Yeah, you're lucky. Jason reported that Zev stayed in Naples. Yeah, well, hopefully he's all right. How's Jason? Is Jason? Jason's in Fort Lauderdale, so he should be fine. This is the real monster you brave people face now. Yeah, well, it's coming, so just bring it. You just want it to come and get over with. I mean, do whatever you're gonna do. You know, don't play a game. Just get in there. Let's get it over with and take it from there. Who was the dude who was kite sailing on the seas? I don't know. I wish I knew. Oh, Jason is currently in Mexico City and said he is fine. Of course he's fine. Boy, he's something else. I have a friend in Cape Coral. Decided to flee last night and are now safe in Tennessee. We had family that went to Tennessee and they said that it took 17 hours to take a 9-hour trip. So it's tough. Everybody's evacuating and heading out. On a positive note, tomorrow is from 20 to 11 as far as our... We got music playing in the background. Yeah, nothing like a little dinner music while we get hit with high winds. All the wildlife out there must be freaking out. A matter of fact, it's really it was kind of eerie this morning. I should have took my camera and taped it, but you know, at this point, I really don't feel like taping too much. It was just this silence, and you go, yep, there's no way around this, and that's when you know. When you have that just weird, calm silence. Like, we'll get it for periods here, and you could just feel how it's like the air has this weight to it. I can't explain it. That highway Atlanta to Chattanooga gets congested easily. There you go. Yeah, definitely a bummer for the wildlife. A couple of my neighbor, matter of fact, we saw this morning. Like I said, that's one of the best things is that we all just check on each other, make sure we're all right. And she had a bunch of stray cats, and they came running in the garage. She goes, "Oh, I had to go run out and get cat food." So looks like she's got a bunch of stray cats now. I hope y'all are okay. Well, Brenda, we're hanging in there. Do you have a cellar? No. Florida, we do not have cellars, unfortunately. Because the base is just... Yeah, it would just get flooded. Cellar is a bad idea due to flooding. Yep, especially in Florida. It is always best to stay positive and be there for each other. Nothing to do but ride it out. Praying for safety and a quick recovery. Well, thank you, Tony. I think we'll just muscle on through it because that's what we'll do. What do they said? Keeping an eye where they are. Yeah, Naples is just really, and they're breaking it down by wind shear. Just not cool. Let me turn it around. I'll give you guys a good look. So... and they're showing you right there, Naples, what's going on. And sorry, I'm kind of leaning on the table. There's Marco Island, and you can see right now they have sun that is actually coming over Marco Island. So you have like... Yeah, so once they clear that, then they've got to clear it one more time. So, but this time, the winds go the other way. So, it's just a complete nightmare. Yeah, you see, that's how far it is from our area. And that's what we have coming through. And, yeah, just not cool. And they actually show you the wind shear and all that other stuff. My aunt used to live in Naples. Glad she isn't there any longer. I watched Twister with my son the other day just to give them an idea of how the strength of those winds. He sends his regards and hope you'll be safe. Thank you, Dutch. I hope you're not one of these people who are claiming to throw their copies of Talisman into the hurricane in defiance. No, if I stacked up all the things I had from Talisman, it'd probably protect the house. It'd be like a mountain. So as you can see, last night I found out my babysitter decided to just bunker up in Daytona, so I prayed the storm would steer away. And I mean out to sea, but wasn't specific enough. Yeah, it's starting to move up a bit. Just look how much rain that is. 12 inches, a foot of rain. Matter of fact, I drained the pool a bit. And there we go. Yep, there it is. Now you see how attentive they are because it's a local station, so it's really important. Is your job letting you stay home next week? Our job actually shut down for a few weeks. I mean, for a few days. It all depends on how much power we have. Yep. That's not cool. Luke Turner, hi. Hope you guys are staying safe. Sounds like you're all prepared well enough, at least. Push comes to shove, you can just punch it out with Irma. Well, that's what I'm waiting for it to get here to do. I mean, it keeps on piddle-paddling around instead of coming and seeing what's up. So now, see what they'll do. They'll break down. This will tell you exactly. So there's curfews in effect. Yeah, definitely not cool. Okay, no curfew for us. Let's see if we can get an outside shot a bit. So, and you can watch. There we go. And you can see some of the trees. That's a neighbor's fence there. We got a fan in case we lose power. How many days are you prepared for if somehow you couldn't get more food or water? 2 weeks. I'm surprised that the U.S. hasn't developed some tech to dispersive hurricanes, a giant energy bomb or something. End of the day, it's just an extreme low pressure area at the center. Well, if you ask my son, he'll tell you that they have. It's just that this is all about spending and influx of cash. Just us alone. I can't see tape on the windows, Rob. No, we don't. You can't. You don't. You're not supposed to put tape on the windows. That's the worst thing you can do. They say a hurricane has as much power as something like 10,000 hydrogen bombs. That's very true. Wow, lots of glass. Is it all hurricane proof? Yes, very much so. Very, very much so. It can sustain winds up to 150 miles an hour. So that's where we're prepared. That's why we go around, we pick up all the stuff and kind of make sure, that we're pretty well protected. It's only category 1 or 2. Right now, I think it's down to a category 2. I think it's category 2 at 120. So, category 3 at the moment. Thank you, Kabuki. I just wasn't looking. Could be a lot worse. I was in Okinawa when we had a typhoon, hurricane, do a loop around the island. No tape on the windows? You mean my granny in World War II did it all wrong for those German bombs? Well, for a hurricane, it's different because then you end up with these huge pieces of glass if they shatter, which is sometimes worse. That's what they say. They said no tape. So, as you can see, it's kind of like calm right now because we're not getting hit with a lot. But oh, I'm taking a look at that gutter. I'm really worried about that gutter up there. We just cleaned all that out. It should be all right. I just saw the video of a roof getting blown off by Irma. Yeah. I hope the hurricane goes away without problems. Does she always have to get in the way of everything? Look at this. She will find a camera if she has to. Oh, there we go. As you see, it's just a lot of rain, and that's where it's really going. Speaking of World War II in Okinawa, that's where my grandpa was at the end of the war when they dropped the atomic bombs. Wow. All right, I think we got another band starting up, so it's going to get a little ugly here. We just got, you know, I know, Janice. we were showing outside, and then all of a sudden there's just this big 8x10 of Janice. I go, she can't stay out of the camera if she wanted to. Oh boy. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, it's a 3 right now. Where it is, once it touches land, it'll shatter pretty quickly. But that's sometimes when it's worse. Homeowner in a hurricane problem. Did I clean my gutters? No, I did. You want to have good drainage because if that water overflows and comes on that patio, then it can come up to that back door. Then you got water coming in. That is what you look at. Yeah, there you go. Just hope you can keep your gutters. Well, we can always hope, but they're attached to the giant screen house. Thing is, I'm looking for good flow to get the water away from the house. You don't want the water finding its way in. Water will find a way in. Sometimes you got to think a little outside the box. Instead of, it's not, oh, the gutters. It's, oh, am I getting good flow from my gutters? And of course you want to keep the gutters. Yeah, it looks pretty calm right now, so it's quiet, so it's not bad, but there you go. Let's swing over back to the news. All right. Oops. There we go. See, people are just driving along. Yep. That's in Castleberry, which is oh god, just outside of Orlando. Do any houses in Florida have basements? No. Is the garage protected enough where the games are? Yes. I would show you. I would walk you over there, but I may try to do that later. All right, here we go. Let's find out what's going on now. Life finds a way. Did Disney parks close already? Yes. They closed at 5 o'clock yesterday. Good thing about living in townhomes, the HOA takes care of gutters and other crap. Florida is flat like as a pancake, only a bit above sea level. Yep, but it doesn't like going through. Now you see that's where it's going as of this moment. We get a new track in about an hour. Yeah, I see they're saying it's coming more towards us. Yeah, that's what I don't need. Friends moved to Port Richey 2 years ago and are here up in Mass until October. Hope they still have a house. Discussion has been winter northeasterns versus hurricanes. Which one would you rather go through? I'd rather go through a northeaster. You can always just get as much wood as humanly possible, and yeah, she's gonna need to go. Yeah, this thing is gonna come more east now. I was in an ice storm in '98. Glad we had a basement. Thank you so much. Where are we located? We are located in the Central Florida area, near Lake County. So it's definitely really coming. Northeasterns aren't as bad as this, for sure. Yeah, I agree with you there. I just gotta hope this thing stays west a little bit. I live in South Hadley for 12 years now in North Carolina. Yeah, we're really gonna have to suck it up and suffer through this thing. All right, so how long have I been on for? Oh, I made a whole half hour. I'm surprised. I'm going to try. I think we got a little bit of a lull here, so I'm going to try to get that dumb dog to go to the bathroom. She doesn't like going out when it's raining like this. Yeah, no tornado warnings. I wonder how the Keys currently look. We have a friend in the Keys, but they seem to be all right. I mean, they took a beating, but not as much as they thought they were going to. Yeah, look at that. Jeez. Yeah, I see, right in there. Yeah. 49-mile-an-hour winds. Oviedo, Sanford, Apopka, Mount Dora, Eustis, 442. Yeah, we're gonna get a real bad squall through here. That's the severe risk for tornadoes. Slight. Hey Rob, hold up here in Kissimmee, Orlando area. Hope it keeps westward, or better yet, just disappears. You and me both. I had ABC Action News on all day, even though I'm on the other side of the world. I'm watching. Stay strong, stay safe. Thank you, Andy. Yeah, we can sort of thank Cuba for taking some of the punch out of the storm. Yeah. Thanks for the update. You don't owe us anything, but we're concerned for you guys. Thank you, Inedible. Southern eye of the wall is weak, thanks to Cuba. Yeah, let's hope it stays that way. And yeah, here we go. Yeah, see, this is when it gets a little nerve-wracking. Ouch. Yeah, that's not going to be cool. So that's how it's going to play out in wind speed. Yeah, give us a perspective. What does it say? Tropical storm winds?
No, it's hurricane force.
No, on the TV now.
Tropical storm force is 75 to 95.
Mm-hmm.
From 6 p.m. Sunday to 6 p.m. Monday.
All right. Yeah, so it's going to be a 12-hour event. So there you go.
That's above us. That's for people who haven't gotten it yet. We'll get it before them.
Yeah, we'll get it before them. There we go. All right. That's it. That's about all I'm going to do. I'm going to pack things up here and just try to weather this out. The worst is on its way, so there you go. Let's just hope we can stay functioning. No? Okay. All right, guys. We'll keep you abreast of things. I'll put on Twitter or Instagram if we have power or not. Right now, I'm just keeping my phone charged, and we'll just do the best we can, and we'll get back as soon as we can. We'll see how it all plays out. That's about all I can do. So, for all the people in Florida, I hope everybody stays safe and we don't have too many fatalities out of this. Because right now I haven't heard of any. So we'll just do the best we can. We'll be back as soon as we can. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.